The dawn of Neo-Assyria begins with Adad-nirari II, 911 to 891 BC. Assyria began its expansion anew, restoring borders and imposing tribute on Babylon. Tukulti-Ninurta II, 890 to 884 BC, built the military foundations. Then came the brutal genius Ashurnasirpal II, 883 to 859 BC. He was ruthless. He moved the capital to Kalhu, Nimrud, built the Northwest Palace, and filled it with reliefs of battle and conquest. He crushed revolts from the Euphrates to Lake Van and impaled his enemies without mercy. He wrote, "I flayed many right through the skin and draped their hides on the walls of my citadel." The Lamassu, winged bulls with human faces, guarded his gates, while statues of Ashur, the devil-like war god of the Assyrians, loomed over temples. Shalmaneser III, son of Ashurnasirpal, fought the famous Battle of Karkar, 853 BC, against a grand coalition. Was a major clash between the mighty Neo-Assyrian Empire, led by Shalmaneser III, and a powerful coalition of Levantine kings who united to halt Assyrian expansion in the west. The alliance, King Hadadezer Ben-Hadad II of Aram Damascus, King Ahab of Samaria, who contributed 2,000 chariots and 10,000 troops, King Gindabu of the Arabs' forces from Hamath, Ammon, Phoenicia, and other regional states. The armies met at Karkar, near the Orontes River in modern Syria. Shalmaneser III claimed victory in his inscriptions. Cities burned. But the coalition held its ground, and Assyria did not advance further into the Levant that year. Modern historians consider it likely a stalemate, with both sides suffering heavy losses. He constructed the Black Obelisk, which shows Samaria kings bowing to Assyria. In a rare moment of diplomacy, Shalmaneser III of Assyria clasped hands in peace with Marduk-Zakher-Shumi I. After a period of instability, the Iron Fist returned with Tiglath-Pileser III, a reformer and conqueror. He reorganized the army into a professional force with siege engines and iron weapons. He annexed Babylonia, crushed Damascus, subdued Phoenicia, and took tribute from Samaria and Judah. Shalmaneser V, 727 BC, laid siege to Samaria, bringing down the kingdom of Samaria. Then came Sargon II, who claimed the throne amid turmoil. He destroyed the kingdom of Samaria and deported its people, the lost tribes. He built Dur-Sharrukin, a planned city of magnificence with towering walls and vast palaces. Sennacherib, 705 to 681 BC, Sargon's son, moved the capital to Nineveh. He waged war on Judah, besieged Jerusalem, and burned Babylon to the ground in vengeance. He built the Southwest Palace with endless carved panels, lion hunts, brutal sieges, divine processions. His water engineering transformed the city, canals, aqueducts, and gardens unlike any before. Esarhaddon 681 to 669 BC, his son, did the unthinkable. He reconquered Babylon and rebuilt it. Then he crossed the Sinai Desert, invaded Egypt, and defeated King Taharka of the 25th dynasty. He wrote, "I tore up the root of Cush. I imposed Assyrian rule over Memphis and Thebes." Before Caesar, before Alexander, there was Ashurbanipal, 669 to 627 BC, king of Assyria, lord of Sumer and Akkad, master of Egypt and destroyer of Elam. He crushed Thebes, seized Egypt's treasures, captured Pharaoh's sons, and sent thousands of Egyptian prisoners back to Nineveh. Then came the wrath of vengeance. Elam had long defied Assyria. Ashurbanipal unleashed his fury. He razed the Elamite capital of Susa, burnt it to ashes, beheaded their king, and hung their heads on palm trees in Nineveh. His inscriptions boast, "I turned Elam into a desert. Salt covered its fields. Its gods and kings became dust." Under Ashurbanipal, Assyria installed Shamash-shum-ukin, his brother, as vassal king of Babylon. But the peace shattered in 652 BCE when Shamash rebelled. After a brutal civil war, Ashurbanipal crushed Babylon again, enforcing harsh control. He invaded Median lands, brought their chieftains to heel, and celebrated victories in lavish lion hunts, the ultimate sport of kings. In Nineveh, he built the Library of Ashurbanipal, the first great archive of human knowledge. Over 30,000 tablets, myths, medicine, astronomy, literature, including the Epic of Gilgamesh, the world's memory carved in cuneiform. But after Ashurbanipal, the empire bled. His sons warred over the throne. The vassals rebelled. And then came the final blow. Babylon, reborn under Nabopolassar. The Medes, united under Cyaxares. Together they stormed the empire. In 614 BC, they took Ashur. In 612 BC, they surrounded Nineveh, the unbreakable city. For months it held. Then the gates fell. The city burned. Palaces crumbled. The statues of Ashur, Lamassu, and winged spirits shattered into dust. Thus perished the Iron Empire. Assyria, once the master of the ancient world, vanished in fire and blood. But its memory endures. In the cuneiform tablets of its kings, in the Lamassu guarding silent museum halls, and in the legends that whisper.